How to Cultivate Compassion, Buddhist Guide. Compassion, Karuna, is at the heart of Buddhist teachings. It is the ability to understand and alleviate the suffering of others while maintaining inner peace and wisdom. In today's fast-paced and often self-centered world, cultivating compassion is more crucial than ever. But how can we develop a genuine sense of compassion not just as an emotion, but as a way of life? This guide explores the Buddhist approach to compassion, blending ancient wisdom, modern psychology, and neuroscience to provide practical steps for fostering compassion in daily life. By understanding and practicing compassion, we not only bring peace to others but also free ourselves from the suffering caused by anger, judgment, and attachment. 1. Understanding compassion in Buddhism. In Buddhism, compassion is not simply feeling sorry for others, it is an active, engaged response to suffering. The Buddha emphasized Karuna as one of the key virtues necessary for enlightenment. Along with wisdom, prajna, compassion creates the balance needed for a harmonious life. The 4 Brahma-viharas, the foundations of compassion. Buddhism teaches 4 sublime states of mind, known as the Brahma-viharas, which include compassion. 1. Metta, loving-kindness, wishing happiness for all beings. 2. Karuna, compassion, feeling and acting to alleviate suffering. 3. Mudita, sympathetic joy, rejoicing in others' happiness. 4. Upekkha, equanimity, maintaining inner balance and impartiality. Compassion is not passive, it involves action. The Buddha's life exemplified compassion, as he spent years teaching the Dharma to help others transcend suffering. He encouraged his followers to cultivate karuna not only through meditation but through acts of kindness and service to others. Why compassion matters. Compassion is not just a moral virtue, it is an essential quality for personal and societal well-being. Scientific research shows that practicing compassion leads to improved mental health, stronger relationships, and even increased longevity. Small blue diamond example: a Buddhist monk witnessing the suffering of a sick person may feel compassion, but instead of being overwhelmed by sadness, he takes action, helping the person, offering comfort, or teaching mindfulness to alleviate distress. Small blue diamond reflection: how do you currently respond to others' suffering? Do you try to help, or do you feel overwhelmed and turn away? Can you find small ways to act with compassion in daily life? 2. The difference between compassion and empathy. Many people confuse compassion with empathy. While both involve understanding others' suffering, there is a key difference. Empathy is the ability to feel what others feel, to step into their emotions and experience their suffering as if it were our own. While this can create deep emotional connections, excessive empathy can lead to emotional exhaustion or burnout. Compassion is the understanding of suffering combined with the desire to alleviate it. Unlike empathy, compassion allows for emotional balance. You care deeply but do not become overwhelmed by the suffering of others. Why too much empathy can be harmful. While empathy can create strong bonds, it also has its downsides. Emotional overload, feeling another person's pain too deeply, can lead to stress and anxiety. Compassion fatigue, constantly absorbing the suffering of others without emotional regulation, can result in burnout, especially in caregivers, therapists, and social workers. Loss of objectivity: when emotions take over, it becomes difficult to think clearly and offer real help. Small blue diamond example: a doctor who empathizes too much with patients may feel overwhelmed and emotionally drained. However, a doctor who practices compassion can understand patients' pain while offering care without becoming personally distressed. This allows them to remain calm, focused, and effective in their healing role. How to shift from empathy to compassion. 1. Practice mindful awareness, observe emotions without becoming consumed by them. 2. Cultivate loving kindness, metta, extend kindness to others while maintaining inner balance. 3. Engage in self-compassion, recognize your own limits and avoid self-sacrifice that leads to exhaustion. 4. Take compassionate action. Instead of just feeling another's pain, ask, how can I help in a way that is sustainable? Small blue diamond example: a teacher who empathizes too much with struggling students may feel emotionally exhausted. By practicing compassion, they can support students with patience and guidance without carrying their emotional burdens as their own. Small blue diamond reflection: do you often feel drained by others' emotions? How can you shift from empathy to compassionate action? 3. The science of compassion. Modern research supports what Buddhism has taught for centuries: compassion improves mental and physical health. How compassion affects the brain. MRI scans show that compassion meditation strengthens the brain's empathy and emotional regulation centers. Acts of kindness release oxytocin and endorphins, creating feelings of happiness. Compassion lowers stress and reduces activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center. Regular compassionate practices increase neuroplasticity, improving emotional resilience and mental clarity. The link between compassion and physical health. Compassion reduces inflammation in the body by lowering stress hormones like cortisol. People who regularly practice compassion have stronger immune systems and lower blood pressure. Studies show that those who engage in acts of kindness live longer, healthier lives. Small blue diamond example: studies at Stanford University found that practicing compassion for just 2 weeks increases happiness and reduces anxiety. Another study from Harvard University revealed that helping others triggers brain activity associated with joy and well-being. Small blue diamond practical application: engaging in small acts of kindness, helping a neighbor, listening to a friend, or volunteering can improve both mental and physical health. Small blue diamond reflection: have you noticed how helping others makes you feel more fulfilled? How can you incorporate small acts of compassion into your daily routine? 4. The role of loving kindness, Metta, in compassion. Compassion is deeply connected to Metta, loving kindness. Without a foundation of unconditional love, true compassion is difficult to cultivate. Why loving kindness is essential. Loving kindness is the emotional foundation upon which compassion grows. Without it, compassion can feel forced or obligatory rather than a natural, heartfelt response. When we practice Metta, we develop an inclusive, unconditional love that extends not only to those we care about but also to strangers and even those who have harmed us. Metta meditation, a powerful practice. A simple yet profound Buddhist practice is Metta Bhavana, loving kindness meditation. 1. Begin with yourself: may I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be free from suffering. 2. Extend to a loved one: may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free from suffering. 3. Extend to a neutral person, someone you don't know well but interact with, e.g., a coworker or store clerk. 4. Extend to a difficult person, someone who has hurt or angered you. This step is crucial in dissolving resentment. 5. Extend to all beings: may all beings be happy and free. The benefits of practicing Metta. Reduces anger and resentment. When we actively send loving kindness to those who frustrate us, our hearts soften and anger diminishes. Enhances emotional well-being. Regular practice increases positive emotions and reduces anxiety and depression. Strengthens social connections. By fostering goodwill toward others, we improve relationships and develop a sense of interconnectedness. Encourages self-compassion. Often, we are hardest on ourselves. Metta helps us replace self-criticism with kindness and understanding. Small blue diamond example: the Dalai Lama, a great advocate of Metta, often says, "My religion is kindness." His teachings emphasize that true happiness arises from cultivating unconditional love for all beings, regardless of how they treat us. Small blue diamond reflection: can you think of someone you struggle to show compassion to? How can Metta meditation help you develop a more open heart toward them? 5. Overcoming barriers to compassion. Cultivating compassion is challenging because of internal and external obstacles. Understanding these barriers allows us to address them mindfully and develop a more open-hearted approach. Common barriers to compassion. 1. Judgment and bias. We may feel certain people are undeserving of compassion based on past experiences, beliefs, or prejudices. Letting go of judgment allows us to see the shared humanity in all beings. 2. Fear of vulnerability. Many people worry that being compassionate will make them weak or easily taken advantage of. True compassion comes with boundaries and wisdom. It does not mean tolerating harm but rather responding with understanding. 3. Compassion fatigue. Feeling overwhelmed by the suffering of others can lead to burnout, especially in caregivers, activists, and those in helping professions. Practicing self-care and balance is essential to sustaining compassion over time. 4. Ego and self-centeredness. A focus on personal success and individual desires can sometimes override the impulse to care for others. Practicing gratitude and generosity helps shift focus from self-centered concerns to interconnected well-being. How to overcome these barriers. 1. Self-inquiry. Regularly reflect on moments where judgment or resistance to compassion arises. What beliefs are holding you back? 2. Mindfulness practices. Becoming aware of negative thought patterns allows us to shift toward kindness. 3. Healthy boundaries. Compassion does not mean sacrificing your own well-being. Learning when to say no prevents burnout while maintaining a compassionate heart. 4. Small acts of kindness. Even in challenging situations, small gestures of kindness can open the heart and break down inner resistance. Small blue diamond example. A person who has been hurt in the past may struggle to show compassion because of fear of being hurt again. By practicing forgiveness and focusing on self-healing, they can gradually open up to compassion without feeling vulnerable. Small blue diamond reflection. Which of these barriers do you struggle with? How can you begin to break them down? 6. Practical steps to cultivate compassion. Compassion is not just a feeling, it is a practice. Here are practical, actionable steps to develop and strengthen compassion in everyday life. 1. Daily reflection. Begin your day by asking, how can I bring kindness into today's interactions? End your day by reflecting, did I act with compassion today? If not, what can I improve tomorrow? 2. Engage in small acts of kindness. Help a stranger carry their groceries. Offer a genuine compliment to brighten someone's day. Practice patience in frustrating situations. 3. Volunteer or help others. Engaging in acts of service helps cultivate a compassionate mindset. Volunteer at a shelter, donate to charity, or simply be there for a friend in need. 4. Practice mindful listening. Truly listen without interrupting or forming judgments. Give people your full attention when they speak. 5. Shift perspective. Imagine life from someone else's point of view. Ask yourself, what challenges might this person be facing? 6. Engage in compassion meditation, Karuna Bhavana. Dedicate time daily to cultivating compassion through structured practice. Sit quietly and visualize someone suffering. Silently offer them words of encouragement, may you be free from suffering. May you find peace. 7. Develop self-compassion. Speak to yourself with kindness, especially in moments of failure. Recognize that imperfection is part of being human. Small blue diamond example, a simple act of helping a stranger carry groceries or listening to a friend's struggles can transform their day and yours. Small blue diamond reflection, what is one compassionate act you can do today? How can you make compassion a daily habit? Conclusion, the path to a more compassionate world. Buddhism teaches that true peace comes from transcending self-interest and living with compassion. As we integrate these teachings into daily life, we create a ripple effect, inspiring kindness in others and reducing suffering in the world. Compassion is not just a feeling, it is a practice, a way of life, and a path to awakening. The more we cultivate it, the more we align with our true nature, one of wisdom, love, and interconnectedness. Folded hands, what steps will you take today to cultivate compassion?